So Diddy is found guilty on 2 counts, and more people are coming forth. Okay? The judge has denied bail, and reports are saying that other superseding indictments are coming forth. Now, of course, this was definitely bound to happen. Okay? This was definitely bound to happen because the feds are not through with Diddy, and they are coming hard. Yeah, the reports are in, and they say the feds are not happy, and they are coming hard because the judge has once again denied Diddy bail. That's right. Once again. And it's like people were saying, I don't know how his attorneys thought that this judge was going to give Diddy any kind of bail. This is the same judge that denied him, I think it was 3 or 4 times before all of this even started. They did not, they didn't think that it was going to happen either. They said, how did they think that this man was going to get bail? Okay? So, y'all, letters were sent to the judge. Letters were sent to the judge imploring him not to let Diddy out. Y'all, there are people still out there in fear of their lives. And y'all, the judge already knew it. I'm telling you, the reports say that even before those letters came to his desk, the judge knew what he would do because he has continued to cite the very character of Diddy, and in his denial here, he told Diddy's attorneys that your client has been found, with all of these activities with putting hands and feet on, for one, the video they show with Cassie and him putting hands and feet on her and even pulling her through the hall. So, the judge cited that. And, he says, no bail. But y'all, there are some people that really were not surprised by that. Because they're like, look, this man denied him all those times before. And you think just because a few people said that he was guilty of only 2 things, that makes it so? It's like they were saying, hey, this judge knows something. And they said that the indictments that the feds are coming forth with is going to blow people out of the water because no one knew the other charges they possibly had against Diddy. But they did have other charges. And it's like, people were thinking that this man was going to, just walk free and not be held accountable. That is so very interesting because, the only thing that people have looked at is the fact that this person was found guilty of only 2 of the 5, I believe it was. 2 of the 5, yeah. And they said, well, so that means nothing. Yeah, that does mean something. Okay? That does mean something. Okay? Guilt is guilt. Guilt is guilt. And it means something. Because, they said that people were concerned that Diddy may not even be what would they say, remorseful, and that personality or character like his, unless they are showing some sort of remorse in what they did, that they will continue to do the same thing. Now look, that's what the experts say. There's this thing called accountability, and they don't see that Diddy has taken any accountability for it. Because look, they said when he first came out with that tape apologizing to Cassie for really us having seen that video. That's what they said he was apologizing for, and not specifically to Cassie, because they always say that. You all remember he never even mentioned Cassie's name in that fake apology. And the only reason he was doing that was, once again, to what's the word they call, to save face or to put on airs, and that he really didn't mean it. Because now, with the way his defense put on his case, they were like, okay, but we thought you said he was sorry for doing that. It was like, no, because look, this is what this was. Oh, this was this. And, just making light of the whole situation. So, therefore, the experts are saying that there was no accountability and he was not sorry. So, they said that they're not surprised that this happened, because until someone like Diddy gets held accountable in his own mind, okay? Now, he can be found guilty of every charge they put on him hereafter. But if he is not remorseful in any way, will there be a change made? Okay? So we know there are charges coming because the experts are saying it. They say, look, take a look at what the judge did. The judge knows something. Not only does the judge cite how Diddy acted in that video, but he knows something concerning what else is coming forth. And y'all have seen people do this. They have charges on the one hand with something, and then they'll come forth with something else. They said while people are sitting there like Diddy in jail, waiting, that they'll come forth with some other charges. And they are saying it is a definite, because the feds are not happy with the jury's decision. They said they are not happy, and they are about to pounce out those other indictments on Diddy. So y'all just stay tuned, and we will know very soon. Yes.